welcome to week 2 of learning how to sew. This is my sad attempt at showing my outfit. I was a little shy, but we got to class and got some materials for a pincushion project to do at home, and then we learned how to thread a bobbin and thread the machine. And we also learned a little bit about fabrics, which is exciting. And here's a sample of my portfolio that I did in class, which is practicing straight, zigzag, and just exploring the stitches on the machine. And then we learned just a little bit more about textiles, which is exciting because it's time to buy fabric.
Hi, so we are making this pattern in my sewing class, and we have to get the fabric this week. I already bought one fabric from Material Happiness, but I needed 5 yards, so my options were limited, and I don't love the fabric.
This is Material Happiness. I will absolutely be back because I did find it had the best prices and the most sustainably sourced fabrics. It was just the yardage that I needed for this project that limited my options.
So I wanted to check out this different place. This place is called Fringe Fabrics, and I just wanted to check it out and take you along for the ride. I need 3 yards for the pants per the pattern, and then I just think I'm gonna wear the pants more if I have a matching top or like a matching little shirt blouse situation. I don't know if these are regular pants or pajama pants only, but I guess I think I could wear it regardless. It'll probably depend on the pattern that I find where I'd wear it. So yeah, let's check out the store and see like what the prices are, what the options are, and see if I find something I like a little bit better. Because it's my first project. I feel like whether it turns out good or not, I'm probably gonna keep it forever and cherish it, being like, oh, this is where I started. This is how my first pair of pants turned out. So I want it to be a pattern that I don't get like, annoyed looking at, which the other one, it's like a really pretty blue, a really pretty pattern. I just think I'm already over it. So I want to get something I know I'll like. The criteria for this project is that you need it has to be a patterned fabric, and it needs to be very visible what's the right side and the wrong side. So it should be like printed on, and then when I flip it to the back side, it should look like whitish, or it should be different. That makes it easier for me as a beginner to see what's the right and wrong side when I need to like flip it around and things, and it'll make it easier to grade because we're also getting graded on these projects. So yeah, let's see how this turns out. I'm really excited. My first project. Okay, let's go.
This place was also super, super cute, but you'll hear later that it was a little bit more high-end and more of a boutique shop, but I'll be back, I'm sure.
Okay, I'm back. That was successful in that I found a cute fabric shop for when I really, really know what I'm doing, but it wasn't good for beginners. All of the fabric was like pretty pricey. It was like $12 a yard baseline up to like $30 a yard, and I need 5 yards. And again, this is my first project. It's probably not gonna be perfect. And they didn't have many like woven textiles with like the right and wrong side visible. It was like a lot of cute gingham. It was so cute, but I need it to, I'm looking for something specific. So they actually pointed me towards a place called Rosie's something cupboard. Rosie's cupboard? I don't know, Rosie's something. And so I'm going to check that out. It's just down the road, and then I'm going to head home. But I think this place will be good. The good thing is I found a really good coffee shop called Torque Coffee. It's literally one of the best lattes I've ever had, and I'm not even mad at what I paid for it. It was crazy. Could have gotten a yard of fabric, but oh my god. Let's go to Rosie's something cupboard.
So Rosie's was under construction. I almost left because I didn't see the door, but they were open, and oh my goodness, when I walked in, I was mesmerized by the amount of options. Almost too many options, but I guess that's a good problem to have. There's every color and every pattern that you could think of, ranging from $11 to probably more. I went to the sale room because this is a first project and I don't think I will perfect it, but this is exactly the fabric I was looking for, where you can see the right and wrong side, and all I had to do was decide, which was the hardest part. I'm deciding between these ones. I'm deciding between this one, which is like little leaves, flowers. That's really cute. I'd wear that as a set. There's this one. Also leaves and flowers. Also really cute. And then this one. Also very cute. Shoot. Can't decide. I don't think I like this one. Okay, I'm deciding between these two. I think this one's more fun for like pajamas, or I think it suits my skin tone a little more. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. 4.5. Yay. Okay, that was very successful. I got a fabric. I really like it. It's like a light yellowish color. I think it'll be pretty. It was double the price of what I paid at Material Happiness. That one I got for I think $4 a yard, and this one was $7 a yard. However, I do think I'll like this pattern a lot more, and the color. I think I'll wear it a lot more, and it'll go with more because it has little black flowers. So I could wear it with the black top. I could wear the top that I make with black pants. The other one is like a very bright blue. That store was insane. That store had everything. So many fabrics. Oh my gosh, so much fabric. And I'm so happy to see places like that, because I know after Joann's closed, I was like, okay, well, I just got into sewing. What do I do now? But Michael's is coming out with some clothing, like clothing sections. And then, of course, there's like small businesses like this. It was Rosie's Calico cupboard. I don't know how to say that word. I got 4.5 yards for $35. This is the final price. Yeah, this is my fabric that I got, and I love it. Love it. I would say Material Happiness has the best prices. Rosie's cupboard has the best options. They had so many options, anything you could think of. And then Fringe Fabrics is more of like a boutique shop. Really, really nice. Maybe for a more advanced sewer that is ready to pay a little bit extra for their yardage. And I will get there. But they had like imported fabrics from India. They had like block print fabric. So if I don't have a trip planned, I know where I can get fabric like that. So I love it. I'm excited to do my homework. I don't think we're cutting into this just yet, but yeah, I'm so excited. Check it out. Woo. Okay, see ya. I'm gonna go home. Bye. Hi. So I'm back home. It's Friday night. I had class on Tuesday night, and we learned how to use the machine a little bit more. This time we practiced on fabric. We practiced straight stitches, zigzag stitches, and also explored the different stitch patterns that are on that machine. Now we have to explore at our at-home machine. I got this shelf, and I think it looks so nice. I have my fabric up there, my machine, my box is down there, supplies, and like some of Abbott's stuff, the car, pictures, things like that. So really excited about that. It's a lot more organized. And I'm going to start off, there's a lot of homework, first of all, because this week on Tuesday, we had an in-person class, and this is a hybrid course. and next week is online. So upcoming Tuesday is going to be online. So there's lots of homework, lots of self curriculum that I need to do, but I'm just going to ease into it with a fun little project that they've provided as like a little, I don't know if it's extra credit, but it's just like an extra project, an optional project called the wrist pin cushion. So they gave us this slap bracelet, goes like this, like that, and some polyfill fabric circles. They had given a square of fabric. I cut this out, and then we have a little cardstock piece and a piece of felt. So with this, we're gonna make a little pin cushion so that when you're sewing, you could hands-free, like have a little place to put your pins. So I'm really excited to do that. It's meant to have hand stitching and some machine stitching. I have the instructions up on a monitor up here. So yeah, I'm just gonna start with that and let's see how that goes. Gonna watch the videos, do that, report back on how it goes. So let's see what I can make with this.
Round the needle towards the point, hold the wrap section, and that's your quilter's knot. .com at www.
So yeah, that was pretty hard to learn how to do a quilter's knot, but I watched the video a couple of times and then ended up figuring it out. Then I just went through the rest of the tutorials and I really liked this project. It was a really good combination of hand sewing as well as a little bit of machine sewing and practice using the pins. Yeah. I got all the pins and now we hand sew. I did it. I hand sewed around the edge, just like that. This into here. It's perfect. Oh my gosh. And then, while I'm sewing, I can just stick in pins. Like while you're... My first project. I love it. We ended the week by going to a sustainability event on campus where a lot of the more advanced students had upcycled clothings. One had made bricks out of fabric and textiles. Look at her top, it was insane. This booth had made bags for foster kids out of denim. I was obsessed with this purse. And yeah, it was just really inspiring and I can't wait for another week.